Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this is fouled at the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup. Another
try at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. In is Christian Yelich. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Christian Yelich.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and it's gone into the bleachers. Giancarlo Stanton now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Cruz is after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets jammed, he's able to fight.
Here's Chris Carter now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
He's been on some kind of cold streak. You weren't even expecting him to get a hit right there. There had been a lot of talk about maybe bench.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Ball one.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there. First and second now, one man out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Rendell Grichuk is on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To Iglesias for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Paulo Orlando.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Here's Chris Bryant now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very.
Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he set his sights on staying right up the middle. Watched him in batting practice, and he carried over into the game. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Line toward right center. Stanton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Marcell Ozuna looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Lifted in the air to center. Yelich is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Randall Grichuk.
And now pitch on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash it.
And there's the 4th wide one. So now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out. So striding in, Nick Castellanos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it to second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 53.
Now batting, Alex Cobb, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run. First delivery to him on the way. Runners breaking for the plate, and the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here comes another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Number 7, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, He's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Swinging a soft liner toward third, and a base hit. So a very good at bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here it comes on 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Orlando is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Into the box now, Russell Martin. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Russell Martin.
And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Saladino. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And now I believe a balk has been called here, and that's going to move both of these runners up a base with still nobody out. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. Grichuk is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Now at the plate, Jared Eichhoff.
Jared Eichhoff.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing, you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now.
And this will be foul. Number 61 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 61.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Standing in now, Paulo Orlando. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
0-2, here it is. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We've played 2 full. The Cubbies are in front 3-2. Digging in for his second at bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Striding in once again, Chris Carter, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Ball 2 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 18.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Hard ground ball to third. Castellanos is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Carter is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman, number 44.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Popped high in the air. Number 61 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're up 3-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rendell Grichuk. He'll try to get it going here to begin. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Cruz has it in his tracks. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there. 1-0. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Two and 0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it.
Nick Castellanos now. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Orlando's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 61.
Digging in, number 61. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're down 3-2. Stepping into the box, Marcell
Leading off
Ozuna
the
comes into
Chicago
this
fourth.
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball
Fielder,
game.
Number 13.
Here's the pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and out of here. Stepping up to the plate, Russell Martin.
The
No
catcher,
official
number
at-bat for him,
55.
but he has scored a run in this one.
Martin.
A high fastball is in there.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Leon is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired, and there's one away.
Number 1. Jose
Here's the shortstop
Iglesias.
now, Jose Iglesias. A base hit in his first trip. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler
Ready for another
Saladino.
chance. Tyler Saladino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Left field. Grichuk has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo. The speedy Trey Turner
Leading off
digs
for the
in
Marlins.
now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Turner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this
Up
one, but
next
I
for
think
the
we could
Marlins,
say that cold
center
streak is
fielder,
officially over.
Christian
That's his second
Yelich.
hit.
In is Christian Yelich. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Ball 4.
Hey, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here comes the first pitch. Yelich is running on the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Carter, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Your attention, please.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. Jason Grilli.
Number 37, Jason Grilli.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
The second baseman.
Digging in
18,
once again, Ben Zobrist. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squeeze attempt, misses. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that misses 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Sandy Leon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Jason Grilli. first at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Paulo Orlando. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. Got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries so far. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Striding in once again, Nick Castellanos. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. On the ground up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, number 61.
Digging in to try it again, number 61. Greg Bird will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33.
Tony Sipp will come on in relief now.
Pitching for the Cubs, number 29, Tony Sipp.
The high fastball is in there. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Orlando on his horse. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Castellanos rounds third and is digging for the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns.
Number 7, shortstop.
Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfield.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. Flipped out the other way towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton.
Your attention,
He's
please.
2 for 3 thus
Now
far.
pitching for the
Francisco
Cubs,
Rodriguez
number
is called
57,
upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitters.
The 0-2 home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chris Carter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Neil Kotz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37.
Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball, and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
0-2. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning.
Baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One now to Zobrist. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He went down on strikes last time up. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Sandy Leon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch on the way. And this is fouled straight back. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff. Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Russell Martin now 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Catcher. Russell Martin.
Swing and a little tapper. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. And it's grounded foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Yelich is under it. The throw into second. Oh, but he's able to stay with it nicely and get his man for the first out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield.
And here's Tyler Saladino. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Grichuk going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he's safe.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say, hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he.
Rajay Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Rajay Davis.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. No home runs as of yet, and still looking for that first RBI as well. Ready on 0-2. On the ground left side. That's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. That's by him for strike one. Ready with the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Chris Bryant becomes out number 2 this inning. Nelson Cruz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
He pulls this one into right. Stanton is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another. Justin Grimm enters from the pen to begin the frame.
Number 52.
Nick Castellanos now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps.
Martin Prado will come off the bench.
For the Marlins, number 14, Martin Prado.
D-Rod.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Orlando looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Giancarlo Stanton now. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Softly hit toward the hole. Rizzo has it. The tag, and he is out. Buddy Bashirs will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Buddy Bashirs.
Ready now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot for Russell Martin. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, man, my fault.
Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Saladino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit hard towards the hole. That gets down, and the inning continues. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch.
In now, Justin Grimm, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Juan Uribe will get the call here as he'll hit
for the Cubs. Number 4, Juan Uribe.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he pops it up back behind second base. Zobrist ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs tack on another. Sergio Romo comes on from the pen.
Pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Now at the plate, Chris
54.
Carter. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The second baseman, number 8.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. One out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back, and it's gone. Digging in now, Rendell Grichuk. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The catcher,
settling in now,
3.
Sandy Leon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And there's ball two now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, that's why you grind out every at bat. You don't want the
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one. And the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the opener here at home. As this ball game is over. 10-6, the final score in this game. Chicago blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Jason Grilli claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alex Cobb